It's time for another readathon. Hey everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you heard that right, we're going to be reading for 24 hours. So I'm going to be using the timer method, which means it will be 24 hours of reading, but not in 24 hours straight. I'm going to pause the timer to eat, sleep and take care of myself. I value my mental health more than I value doing this for 24 hours straight. In terms of TBR, I do have a couple things I want to get to, but we're mainly going to be mood reading. This is just going to be chill and fun. It's probably going to take me 3 or 4 days and I'm just going to read a bunch of books. First up, I really want to get to Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera, and I've heard the audiobook for this is amazing because it has a podcast format in the book and the audio does it really well, so I think I'm going to listen to this one. I got it from my local library and apparently it is a funny, thrilling, dark book, and I love that combination of funny and dark when it comes to a thriller, so I'm super excited. Then I am currently about 2/3 of the way into Shallow River by H.D. Carlton. This book is dark, so I have been reading it slowly, so I think I'm probably going to read it throughout the challenge. But this is going to be 5 stars. I know the revenge arc is going to be so good and I cannot wait for it. So I'm savouring it at the same time, which is again another reason why I'm reading it slowly. And then I also really want to get to Bad Dolls by Rachel Harrison because this is a collection of 4 short horror stories, so I might read like one in between each book, who knows, but I'm really excited for this as well. And I feel like short books and short stories are so good for readathons because it makes you feel like you've accomplished something really quickly. So if I'm starting to hit a slump, we can just pick up one of these short stories and hopefully it will keep me going. I think I'm going to start off with some of the audio and then I'll read some of Shallow Hill in a bit. Like I said, this is going to be chilled. I'm not trying to see how many pages I can read the absolute most. I'm not going to read one book right till the end, then pick up one more and read it right till the end. We're going to do a bit of switching back and forth. I want this to be fun, and I guess that's all I have to say. Without further ado, I'm going to start the timer and I'm going to get reading. I'll check back in with you when we've done our first hour. So it's been about an hour and a half and I'm on page 111 of Listen for the Lie. This is so good. It's so gripping. I am so invested. I love the audiobook so much. I definitely recommend, if you're going to read this, do the audiobook because of the way the podcast is recorded. It's so good. And I'm getting all the gossip and all the drama and I'm loving it so much, and it's also so funny. Obviously it's dealing with dark stuff, it's a thriller. It's about a girl who was murdered and her best friend, everyone thinks she did it. She was found stumbling around in her best friend's blood, but she can't remember it, so she doesn't actually know herself if she's the killer or not. She didn't get arrested because there wasn't enough evidence. And this podcast is trying to find out the truth, and it is so, oh my gosh, it's so good. I don't even know if she did it or not. I think she might have done, but like I'm not 100%. I'm having such a good time. I'm like 1/3 of the way through. It's so good. I am going to listen to some more, going to feed the dogs, take them out and read, obviously. I'm going to switch over to the physical book a bit later on when I have time to sit, and that's all I have for now. I'm gonna get back to reading. So we are just over 3 hours in. We've got 20 hours and 43 minutes left. I just took a break for a bit to get something to eat, and now I'm gonna continue and finish off with Listen for the Lie because I'm on page 234 and I've got about 100 pages left. I have my suspicions, but I also feel like I'm clueless, and I'm so excited to see how this wraps up in the last 100 pages because there's so many answers I need. I feel like I'm flying through it. I'm having the best time, and this was a great book to start with. So in just under 5 hours, we finished our first book, Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera, and I'm gonna rate this 4.5 stars. There were some points where I actually thought this was gonna be a 5-star read. It didn't quite give me the 5-star feeling, but it got very close. This is so good. If you're gonna read it, which I highly recommend you do, please read the audiobook. Like, listening to it was so immersive and so much fun and so dark and funny and gripping. All the things I love all at once. It was just so good. I really wanted to continue with Shallow River next, but my head is starting to hurt, so I think I'm going to take a little break, or I might pick up an audiobook, but I don't want to physically read right now because I don't want to make my head worse and then not be able to read anymore tonight. Okay, I have been sitting here for a little bit and I have not stopped thinking about Listen for the Lie and how much I couldn't think of anything that wasn't 5 stars about it, so I'm actually going to change my rating and give it a 5 star. That was so good. So it is now the evening and I ended up picking up another audiobook, and that is The Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig. This is a horror. It's about 5 kids who go camping in the woods and they find a staircase that leads up to nowhere. One of the boys goes up and never returns, and then years later the other 4, as adults obviously, find another staircase to nowhere. I have read the first 60-ish pages. We've got 18 hours and 38 minutes left on the timer, if I could pull it up, and I'm just going to listen to it. It is intriguing so far. I am enjoying it. I didn't end up reading any of Shallow Hill today just because my head is still not 100%, so I will be picking that up tomorrow, but for now I'm just going to listen to this until I feel tired enough to sleep. So we've done over 5 hours of reading today, which is pretty good if I do say so myself. I mean, it's not as much as I thought, but I didn't anticipate not feeling great, so I think that's still pretty good. We finished over 1 book. Hello and welcome to day 2 of this challenge. I feel like I have an audience right now. I've got 3 dogs behind me and they look like they're judging me. So if you can hear like sniffing noises and stuff, it's them. So yesterday I ended up reading for just under 6 hours, which was pretty good going. I still do have a bit of a headache today, but it's not as bad, so I do definitely want to read some more of Shallow River. It is already it's already 1 p.m. I've had meetings and calls and stuff this morning, so I haven't been able to read anything, but I don't have any other plans, so we can get a good few hours in today, I feel. And then tomorrow I literally have nothing, so hopefully we'll be able to do the 24 hours in like a few days rather than a whole week. We did 6 hours yesterday. That's a quarter of the time. I'm rambling. Plans for today. Yesterday I got into Staircase in the Woods. I got to page 80, so I would like to listen to some more of this. I would also like to do some physical reading today because I really missed out on it yesterday. I missed it and I missed this book so much. I'm so excited. I'm on page 243 of this one, and there's like, I think I've got like 180 pages left, so I would like to read some more of this. I'm going to aim for another 6 hours today. My aim is to be halfway through at the 12-hour point by the end of today. That might be a bit ambitious because, like I said, it's already 1 p.m, but I didn't really have any plans. And like when I'm stopping to eat and walk the dogs and stuff like that, I can listen to the audiobook of Staircase in the Woods while I do that rather than having to pause the timer. So I think that's pretty doable. Hello, did you want to say hello? These are my reading buddies I am joined with today. What am I going to read now? I think I'm going to put on The Staircase in the Woods, make something to eat and eat that, and then I'm going to switch over to Shallow River, and I'll just keep you updated as I go with how my reading day is going. So we're now 10 hours in and I've got just under 100 pages left of The Staircase in the Woods. Pepsi bit the end off. I'm so annoyed. Well, at least this book is not a 5 stars that I have bitten. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it. I think it's going to land somewhere along a 3 or a 3.5. I don't like any of the characters. I get that they're like supposed to be flawed, but I'm not really rooting for any particular character because I'm not really connected to any of them, which is affecting my rating a bit. I am going to go ahead and finish this today. I also just picked up Shallow River and I've read like 30-ish pages, and oh my gosh, it's finally getting, the bit I've been waiting for is finally happening, and I'm so glad and I'm so proud of her, and it's going so well. And I guess we shall see which one I finish first. We are just under 12 hours in, nearly halfway, so I'm definitely on track to have read for at least 6 hours today like I planned. And I just finished The Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig. I think I'm going to give this 3 stars. I liked the premise of it. I liked the story. I was really disappointed with the ending. I think we needed some more of a resolution. We needed more than just how it ended. It was so abrupt. It also did feel a little bit repetitive towards like the 70% mark. And I didn't feel like I could fully connect to all the characters, because although we did get a lot of information, in other ways we got no information about them. But I will say it is creepy, it is interesting, and I would recommend. My plans are, I'm pausing the timer now, I'm gonna go and have a shower, and then I'm gonna get into bed and read some more of Shallow River. Welcome to day 3. So I've read a little bit more of Shallow River. I keep getting it mixed up between Shallow Hill and Shallow River because they're both places in the book. I fell asleep after I read a couple chapters, but I will be finishing it today. That is my goal for today. I am going to aim to read for another 6 hours because we're halfway through and we've done 2 days. I would also like to listen to the audiobook of The Whisper Man by Alex North because I have some stuff to do today again, but obviously I would like to still get those 6 hours done. So for an audiobook I'm going to pick this up. This is a thriller about a serial killer who abducted boys, and he used to like whisper to them through their window. They would like neglected children, and then it's following 20 years later as a boy starts telling his dad that he's hearing whisperings out the window, I think. I don't know, but it sounds creepy. So I am about to... Can you see her? Wait, where is she? There she is! We're about to go in the garden and I'm going to continue Shallow River, and then when I've got stuff to do later I'll pick up The Whisper Man and we'll just go back and forth. But I am determined, that is one of my goals today, to finish Shallow River because I'm loving it so much. We have less than 10 hours left on the timer, 9 hours and 46 minutes. I'm just going to pause it so I can update you. I have been flying through what I've been reading. I have less than 100 pages left now of Shallow River, and oh my gosh, it's getting even better. If that was even possible, it's getting even better. I'm also like 60% through The Whisper Man. This is so good, so gripping and so tense, and I am having a really good time with this one as well. This is just going so well. Like, I'm just having the best time, and it's only 3 p.m. right now, so definitely gonna hit the 6 hours again, if not read even more than that. Well, do I have some updates for you? We have 7 hours left on the timer, which means I've already read for 5 hours today, and I finished both these books. So, Shallow River, 5 stars, of course. This was so tense in the last 100 pages. It was so good. My heart was in my mouth as I was reading it, but that was such a good ending. I loved it so much. This is so good. And then The Whisper Man, I think I'm gonna rate, I don't know, 3.5. I had a good time. It wasn't anything that I haven't read before with a thriller, but it was done really, really well, and I did really enjoy it. So that's 4 books done, and we still have just under 7 hours left to go. I don't know what I want to read next, so maybe I'll pick up a horror, one of the short stories from Bad Dolls, but I don't know what I want to read, so I'm gonna take a break, get something to eat, and then later on we'll pick our next read. Welcome to the 4th and hopefully the final day of our readathon. We have 6.5 hours left on the timer. Let me just get it up. 6 hours 34 minutes, and I just finished the first short story in Bad Dolls and I really liked it. It was Reply Hazy, Try Again. I think I'd probably give it like 4 stars. It was really fun, and I really liked the open-ended ending, because with a short story, how are you going to wrap everything up in like 40 pages? So I liked how it ended. Next up we've got Bachelorette, and let me just read you the first line of this story. If I'd been told in advance about the blood sacrifice, I would have made up an excuse not to attend the bachelorette party. So I think this one should be fun. I think I'm going to aim to finish this one today, and then we'll pick our last book, because we've finished 4 books, but we've really read 3.5. So this will be book 5, and then hopefully we will read a whole nother book as well, but I would like to finish it today, as in I would like to finish the 24 hours. It's already 2 p.m, so I'm gonna have to fit a lot of time in today. I don't have too much going on, so I should be able to manage it, but we will see as the day goes on. For now, I'm gonna read Bachelorette. So I've read the first 2 now in Bad Dolls. I think overall so far this book is like a 3.5. I don't know, we've still got 2 stories to go, but I want to switch over to an audiobook for a bit because I've got some stuff to do and I'm really excited for this one. It's The Favourites by Elaine Fargo. I have had to listen to this because it's got like interviews and descriptions of like a documentary that's going on, and it's got a full cast for the audiobook. Apparently it is so good. So I have got a skip the line copy for Libby, so I'm going to make the most of that while I have it, and I'm going to listen to this. I will absolutely be reading the other 2 short stories in this in the remaining time, but for now I'm going to get started on this one. I don't know much. I know it's like the fame and drama of becoming national figure skaters. To the world they were a scandal, to each other they were an obsession. And there's been like some big event, and then it's like 10 years later this like documentary comes out. So I'm excited. As usual, we've got the girls. Hello. Hello. Oh. I am 161 pages into The Favourites, and I don't know how I feel about this one. I really like the interview segments. I love how it's done on the audiobook. I love like the mixed media and stuff, but the actual story I'm not enjoying. So like I don't know how to feel because I really like the in-between bits, but I don't like the actual main bit. I don't know. I'm not even halfway in yet though, so who knows. We have 3.5 hours left on the timer. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up Bad Dolls now, I think. I don't really know what I'm in the mood to do right now. I don't know, so we'll just see what happens. We now have 1 hour and 40 minutes left on the timer. It is the home stretch, and I just finished Bad Dolls. I think I'm gonna rate this 4 stars. Honestly, I really liked all the stories, especially the last 2. They were super good. This was so fun, and if you want some short scary stories, I'd recommend. I am also just over halfway through The Favourites by Elaine Fargo. Still not loving it, but not hating it either. It'll probably fall somewhere along the 3-star scale. I'm on page 244. Disappointed that I'm not loving it as much as everyone else, but oh well, it's not a bad read by any means. I guess I'm going to see when the timer's done because we've not got long left now. And the timer is up, which means the 24-hour readathon is over. I made it to 80% into The Favourites. I am starting to like it a bit more now. Didn't end up finishing it, but I will be going ahead and finishing this as soon as this video is ended, honestly. So, we managed to read like 5 and a bit books because I read 4 full books, then I finished Shallow River and I read most of The Favourites. So, it's like 5 full books. Listen for the Light was 5 stars. The Staircase in the Woods was 3 stars. Shallow River was 5 stars. We had 2 5 stars. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. The Whisper Man was 3 stars. Bad Dolls was 4 stars. And I think The Favourites is going to settle at a 3 as well. I had so much fun filming this video. I finished over 5 books and I had such a great fun time. I definitely want to try and do these a little bit more regularly because I also get so much reading done. And that is where I'm going to leave today's video. If you'd like to see more from me, please be sure to like and subscribe as I post new videos every single week. I hope you have a lovely day and I will see you in another video. Bye!